Imagine this. You just step off an airplane.
Oh, that is a great feeling.
Yeah, it is. You are in a brand new country. The air, it just feels different. You walk up to the customs officer, but you do not have your paperwork.
Oh, no.
You reach into your bag and, well, panic sets in. Your heart beats faster. You cannot remember the English word for help.
Oh, wow. That is a terrifying feeling, a true nightmare.
It really is. But do not worry. Take a deep breath. Today, we are going to make sure that never, ever happens to you.
Yes, absolutely.
Welcome, everyone, to Acad FM. Our title for today is Always Excited for Christmas Vacations, a deep dive into traveling abroad and frequency adverbs.
Ah, yes. Beautifully said. We are the Academia BSB team of educators, and we are absolutely thrilled to be with you in this space today. I am teacher Rachel Barpy-Wire.
And I am teacher Paulo Edson. Today is Wednesday, August 26, 2026, and this is a very special class review.
Today, we are looking deeply at our English Conversations course.
Exactly. This course gives you the skills, the daily tools to evolve, to grow, to reach the higher levels of the CEFRL.
Right.
That is the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages. It's a global standard for understanding how well you speak.
It is a big step, but you can do it. We believe in you, and we want to send a very warm, very special shout-out to Group T262.
Yes. Sandra, Lucia, Paula, we see you. We see your effort. We are so proud of your hard work.
We really are. Learning a new language is exactly like planning a big trip. At first, you look at the map, the destination feels so far away.
Yeah.
You might feel a little overwhelmed, but then you pack your bags, you learn one word, then another word, and suddenly...
You have arrived. You are communicating beautifully.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful way to think about it. And that brings us right into our current class vocabulary.
Yes. Our topic today is travel and preparation. Let us look at these words very carefully. We will not rush.
We have many words today. Let us break them into small, comfortable groups. First, the preparation for the trip.
I will read them. Listen to the sounds. Abroad, exchange rate, company, provide.
Let us unpack those. When we go abroad, we travel to a different country. A synonym is overseas.
Right. And you need a good exchange rate for your money. That is the value of your money in another country.
Exactly. Now let us look at the next words. Worried, passport, visa, big luggage, travel insurance, vaccine, international SIM card.
We need a passport. That is our official identification book. But we also need a visa.
The visa, yes. A visa is permission to enter the country. A synonym is an entry permit. Think of it like this. As a medical professional, I write a medical prescription, a piece of paper for medicine. The pharmacist might want to give you the medicine. They might be very kind. But, well, without that prescription, their hands are tied legally. They cannot help you.
Wow. That is such a clear picture.
A customs agent at the border is exactly the same. They might want to let you into the country, but without the visa, their hands are tied by the government. You need the right paperwork.
That makes perfect sense. And before we go, we must prepare our bodies and our appearance. Let us look at the next group of words.
Okay, I'm listening.
Take a shower, to get dressed, to dress up, to do the nails, to do the hair, to do eyebrows.
That is a lot of preparation.
It is. A synonym for this is grooming, taking care of your beauty. You see, when we have family gatherings, we want to look nice. We do our hair and our nails for the people we love. It shows we care.
I completely agree. Let us read a few more beauty words. To wax, which means to remove hair from the body. To dye your hair. To use nail polish.
To wear.
And drawing.
Yes, we wear nice clothes, we put them on our bodies. Now, let us look at our final group of words for this section. Vacation, excited, to travel abroad, airplane ticket, Easter, Christmas, New Year's Eve.
Excited is a happy feeling. A synonym is thrilled. We are excited for a vacation, which is a holiday. We celebrate Christmas and Easter with our families.
But sometimes we feel worried. Like we read earlier, worried means anxious.
Yes. As a doctor, I see people get worried about their health before a trip. That is why a vaccine is so important. A vaccine is a shot. Medicine to keep your body safe from a virus. It provides peace of mind.
Speaking of peace of mind, did you...
Wait, did you email the staff about the trip?
Oh, I'm looking at the screen right now. I am a little worried about it.
Do not be worried. We just need to make sure everyone is traveling abroad safely. Did you buy the travel insurance?
Yes, the travel insurance. We need it. Oh, and students, if you are listening, abroad is not pronounced aboard. Aboard is a piece of wood. Abroad means fora do país, outside of your home country.
Exactly. Travel insurance protects their health and their money while they are abroad.
Okay, I am clicking send on the email right now.
Oh, goodness. We are so sorry for that interruption.
We truly apologize. The microphone was still on.
But you see, those words we just used, travel insurance, abroad, worried, they are vital. They are used every single day in real-world corporate environments.
Business never stops, and preparation keeps us safe, which beautifully connects to our past class vocabulary. Let us review the exercises.
Yes. Let us look at the words from our last class. If we understand our travel documents, we avoid trouble. We avoid getting sick.
Let us divide these past words into groups, too. First, words about safety and home. Choice, change, thief, burglar, to feel protected, hometown.
Those words tell a story.
They really do. A thief or a burglar is a bad person who takes your things. A robber, when they're around, well, there's trouble. That is why we want to feel protected, to feel safe. A synonym is secure, especially in our hometown, the city where we were born, where our family is.
Beautifully explained. Now let us look at the measurement words from our past class. Height, width, length, depth.
Okay, yes.
These are measurements, how tall, how wide, how long, and how deep something is, like measuring big luggage for an airplane.
We must understand the rules of the airline. Now let us look at the medical words. Pain, weird, to take a pill, painkiller, needles.
I know these words well. Pain is when your body hurts. A synonym is ache. And how do we stop the pain? With a painkiller. A medicine in the form of a pill.
Needles can be scary.
They can be. Needles are sharp metal tubes for medicine. Sometimes they cause pain that is undescribable or unexplainable. You cannot find the words for it, but they help us find the symptom, a sign that you are unwell. Words like sick, ill, and disease describe when your health is failing. And your airway, that is the tube in your throat that lets you breathe, is the most important part of the body.
Breathing is life. Now we have a few more words from our past class. Bark, trouble, maintain, counterparts, employment, to bite, to be bitten.
A dog can bark. It makes a loud noise. And a dog can bite you with its teeth.
Yeah.
Then you would be bitten. That is a lot of trouble.
It is. And we have needle, to get hurt, to be judged, to overcome, carrier, carry.
When you get hurt, you feel pain. When you are judged, people think bad things about you. But you can overcome these problems. You can defeat them.
Exactly. And the last words are actual, dealt, thought, understand. To understand is to know the meaning of something.
We can know all these vocabulary words, but, well, if we do not say them correctly, the customs officer will not understand us.
That is a brilliant point. Let us make sure our pronunciation is perfect. Let us move to the pronunciation section. First, words from the past class.
Okay, let us read them. Question, judged, confined, phobia, severe, anxiety, event, experience, nightmare, excessive.
And individuals, suicide, alcoholism, susceptible, and some comparisons, show versus shown, lower versus lawyer.
Let us look closely at the word judged. The phonetics here can be very tricky for Brazilian speakers. It has the Ju sound, like in the word jump. You put your tongue behind your upper teeth, push the air, Ju, judged. The letter E is completely silent. It ends with a soft A sound, judged.
Excellent. Now let us practice our current class pronunciation. Important, salad, Christmas, birthday.
Let us put them in simple sentences. And we must highlight the false similarities, the sounds that trick the brain.
First, important. It is important to learn English.
Next, salad. I like to eat a green salad. Now, please be careful here. In Portuguese, you say salada. You open your mouth for an ah sound at the end, but in English, it stops the D salad. The final consonant sound is very short.
Ah, yes. Salad. Next, Christmas. We open presents on Christmas. Notice the letter T in the middle. It is a silent T. We do not say Christmas, we say Christmas.
Finally, birthday. Today is my birthday. Remember the alith sound. You must put your tongue between your teeth and blow air. Birthday.
Speaking of things that are important, did you check the system today?
The E-Plat system. No, I was just getting my coffee. Let me scroll down the page.
Yeah, let it load. I saw an update on the message board and wait, oh, look at that.
What is it?
The conversation classes, they are open. The school just opened the schedule. Everyone needs to sign up right now. It is the only way to truly practice.
That is important. If you want to evolve, you have to practice speaking.
Oh my. We are back. We apologize. Sandra, Lucia, Paula, we just got so animated.
We did. We forgot the microphone was on. But it is true. Conversation classes are vital. And speaking of conversation, let us focus on our use of language section. Idiomatic expressions for daily life.
Let's read the terms every other week. Usually I go once a month and do everything I need. To count on somebody, to feel down, it's none of your business. It is difficult to be a woman in our society.
Let us do a small role play. Let us show exactly how these sentences feel in a real conversation. Are you ready?
I am ready. Oh, I'm just so tired today. It is difficult to be a beautiful woman in our society. There's so much pressure to look perfect, to do the hair and do the nails every other week.
I hear you. I understand. But please, you do not have to carry it all alone. Remember, you can always count on somebody. You have your family. You have us.
Thank you. That is very kind. Sometimes I just feel down, sad, and exhausted. Usually I go once a month and do everything I need, but it is a lot. And when people ask me too many questions about my life, I just want to look at them and say, it's none of your business.
Exactly. You must protect your peace. Now, in that wonderful role play, we talked about our feelings. We talked about how often we feel pressure.
Ah, how often. That is the perfect bridge. That brings us smoothly to our next topic. Grammar. Unit 9. The present simple and frequency adverbs.
Yes. Frequency adverbs. These are words that tell us exactly how often we do things. Let us walk through the percentages slowly.
If you do something 100% of the time, every single time, the word is always.
If it's 98% almost every time, it is almost always.
For 80%, the normal routine we use usually.
For 60%, more than half the time, it is often.
50 or 30%, just sometimes, we say. Sometimes.
Down to 10%, very rare it is, rarely or seldom.
And 0%, it does not happen. Never.
We also use phrases for exact numbers. 1 time is once. 2 times is twice. 3 times is 3 times.
But we have to ask the big question. Why do we put these words in specific places in a sentence?
The rule is very strict. The frequency adverb goes before ordinary verbs. For example, the verb eat. You say, I sometimes eat salad.
But there is an exception. It goes after the verb to be. The verb to be is am, is are.
Exactly. But why? Because the verb to be is your state of existence. You must exist first before you can do something frequently. So to be comes first. For example, they're rarely at home. The adverb rarely comes after the verb are.
Let us give clear examples in different forms. First, the affirmative form. We usually visit our grandparents on Sundays.
Now, the negative form. Usually the auxiliary verb don't or doesn't. Max doesn't often study in the evenings. The adverb often comes right after the auxiliary verb.
And the interrogative form. A question, do you ever play tennis at the weekend?
Now, we must highlight a very common mistake, a trap that many Brazilian students fall into.
Yes, because in Portuguese, the logic of the sentence order is completely different.
A Brazilian student might translate directly in their head and say, I always am happy, because always is sempre. You sempre sou.
But in English, remember the rule of existence. Always must go after the verb to be, so the only correct way to say it is,
I am always happy.
Yes, you have it. I'm always happy. You know, I always visit my relatives on Sundays. It is my favorite day. We cook, we eat together, we laugh together.
I deeply love my family too. But I must admit, I sometimes need quiet time. I rarely go out on Sundays. I usually read a medical journal in my study. Silence is my peace.
Nah, we are so different. But that is the beauty of life. We have different choices.
Wait, look at this file on the desk.
What is it?
We need to plan the corporate retreat for the older retired teachers. The senior.
Oh, the senior trip. Right. We must find a good exchange rate for their money.
And we must look for a discount, a lower price, because they are a senior, an older adult.
I read an article about this. Organizations like AARP and AAA offer massive discounts on hotels.
Yes. And Amtrak, the train company, offers a 10% discount for travelers who are 65 and older. That will save the school budget a lot of money.
Perfect. I will book the train tickets right now.
And we are back again. We apologize to our listeners.
We are busy today, but you can see how these corporate planning moments perfectly utilize the vocabulary we learn in class. Senior, discount, exchange rate.
Yes, the language is everywhere. Now, let us move to our final wonderful segment, reading and debate.
We have 2 texts to read today. Text 1 is called The Holidays I Like. I will read it with enthusiasm. Please listen to the pronunciation of the frequency adverbs.
Please do.
Christmas is my favorite holiday. My grandmother makes ham, salad, and cupcakes on Christmas.
Cupcakes on Christmas. That is a lot of sugar for the holidays.
Delicious. Let me continue. I also get a present on Christmas. Last year, I got a new set of paintbrushes. This year, I hope to get new pencils and a drawing pad. I always have fun on Christmas. Halloween is another good holiday. My grandmother makes candy corn and cupcakes on Halloween.
Oh, my dentist's heart is worried about that candy corn.
People wear costumes during Halloween. Last year I wore a skeleton costume. This year I am going to wear a zombie costume. Independence Day is a good holiday. It is on July 4. That is because July 4 is the birthday of the United States of America. My grandmother makes hot dogs and salad on July 4. I don't have to go to school on July 4, but I don't get any presents either. If I got presents on July 4, then it would be my favorite holiday.
Wow. That was a fun, very descriptive text.
Yeah.
Now, text 2. This is very practical. It's about travel insurance for seniors.
Important information.
The text lists many companies. Seven Corners is best for groups. Travel Insured is best for multi-trips. HTH is best for medical coverage. IMG offers $1,000 in dental coverage. Fay is 100% digital. John Hancock is best for trip delays. And World Trips is best for upgrades and add-ons.
Before we discuss this, we must state clearly for our listeners, these texts mention national holidays like Independence Day. We are simply conveying the ideas from the original source material.
Exactly. We are completely impartial. We do not take any sides on politics or national events. We are just reading the facts to practice our English.
So let us have a friendly debate. I must say, looking at these options, I absolutely love Christmas, the family together, the cupcakes. It is all about love and connection. And because family vacations are so precious, I believe World Trips is the best insurance.
Really? Why World Trips?
Because they have an add-on called Cancel for Any Reason. It protects the family trip no matter what happens. If someone cannot go, the family does not lose their money.
I understand your point. Family time is wonderful. But, well, I must disagree with you here.
Oh.
Yes. For me, I prefer Independence Day. Because of the historical weight, it is a day of monumental change and courage. And when it comes to insurance, thinking as a doctor, I have to challenge you. Cancel for any reason is nice, but medical coverage is the absolute most important factor for older travelers. A canceled trip is sad, but a medical emergency abroad is dangerous. So I argue for HTH. It covers doctor visits and x-rays abroad. Or IMG. A cracked tooth while traveling is terrible pain. That $1,000 dental coverage from IMG is vital.
You make a very wise, logical point. Medical care is a priority. We may disagree on the best holiday, but we complete each other's thoughts on the need for safety.
We do. We always find common ground. And that brings our deep dive to a close today. But before we go, we want to leave you with a provocative thought, a question to mull over in your mind tonight.
Listen closely, Sandra, Lucia, Paula. If you were to travel abroad tomorrow, which holiday would you celebrate? And what frequency adverb describes how often you dream about it?
Do you always dream about traveling? You sometimes dream about it. Think deeply about that.
And as you prepare for your own beautiful journeys, we want to share a piece of literature from a famous English book.
The book is called The Old Man and the Sea, written by the great author Ernest Hemingway, published in the year 1952.
This book is about a very difficult, grueling journey. It is about an old man on a small boat fighting a giant fish. He must overcome severe anxiety. He must face his deepest phobias.
Yes, it perfectly ties into our themes today. Overcoming trouble, planning for the future, and the profound need to be prepared even when things go wrong. Hemingway wrote, "Now is no time to think of what you do not have. Think of what you can do with what there is."
Beautiful. So powerful. Do not worry about the words you do not know yet. Use the vocabulary you have. Take the first step today.
Remember, Sandra, Lucia, Paula.
It's not only about the language.
It's all about communication. Have a wonderful, safe day, everyone. Keep practicing, keep preparing for your next great journey.